Entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic FA.
I don't know how I missed the signs. I keep asking myself the same question. Why? I wish I could go back in time to change the outcome of what happened. My outgoing athletic son took his own life at the age of 17. How did I not see that my son needed help? I'm telling my story to make sure that no other parent has to endure this.
Talk to your children about suicide. Open up the lines of communication. Call the crisis line, 877-333-2470. You matter. Let's talk.
8:12 in the morning. It's Indiana in the Morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Clinton Smith is with us here this morning. He is the chairperson of the United Way of Indiana County campaign for this year, and he joins us in the studio a couple of days, well, 3, before the United Way Turkeython, which is coming here on Friday on WCCS, a little bit earlier than we've had it in past years. And, of course, we've got the big balloon build coming. We've got Pancake and Sausage Day. We have a lot of things coming up, Clinton. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. Good to have you. Our conversation this morning presented by Marcus and Mack. Voted Best Law Firm and Best Personal Injury Lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. So, yeah, this is a big deal, the Turkeython. I think the first thing we have to do is get people used to it being this earlier in the season because they're used to it coming a little bit later in November.
Yeah, typically, I mean, we're kind of doing what Walmart does where we're putting Christmas decorations out like 5 months early with Turkeython this year. But honestly, it's all for us to be able to accomplish the mission of Turkeython. Turkeython isn't just about us collecting money on the streets. It's all about us getting food into the families' houses that need it. And we partner with a lot of local agencies and different organizations to make sure that that happens. So all of the money that we raise for Turkeython goes to making sure that families all have food this holiday season, specifically for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So the timing is different, but the event itself remains not really the same because every year it's a little bit different. But we have, I was just looking, Angela sent me the roster of guests, so we've got a whole bunch of people lined up to come visit with us.
Yeah, so it's exciting. There will be a lot of people. It's this Friday from 7 to 10. But we wanted to get, 7 to 10 is a very small window. So we wanted to try to open it up a little bit more this week. So we'll also be collecting donations in front of the 700 shops starting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. We're going to do it tomorrow, which is Wednesday. We're going to do it Thursday, Friday, as well as Saturday this week from 10 to 2. So we'll be set up right outside of the 700 shop. Thank you so much, Josh Rosenberger, for letting us do that. And that's where also, too, if someone gives a donation of $20, we're going to give them a T-shirt from our campaign T-shirts or our Big Balloon Build T-shirts. So with a $20 donation, you also get a free T-shirt.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And the overall goal, of course, is to help the campaign. And also the double purpose of the Turkeython every year just amazes me.
Yeah. So the Turkeython, all the money goes, to feeding families during the holiday season, but all of the money also goes to my campaign. So I have been shy about talking about it. My goal this year is $888,888. It took me a while to figure out how to say that. Mm-hmm. But a lot of money. So that's about $150,000 more than what we raised last year. And it's going to be the most ever raised in the history of Indiana County. And this is my second time doing the campaign. I really want to do that. When COVID happened, we lowered the goal because, there were a lot of things going on. We weren't sure what was going to happen. But just because we lowered the goal, the community still, I think, needed it more. There were a lot more programs and things that have happened over the last couple of years where now we're back up to the numbers that we were before COVID. And, the community still needs this money. It all goes to great programs and partner agencies around town and helps support Indiana County.
Yeah, the way the economy has gone, the way that people's lives are affected, there are more needs now than ever before. And we've seen that manifested in a number of ways. We've had all kinds of folks coming in telling us what they're doing to fill in the gap of what used to be for families and what the current reality is, which is there's just not enough food for a lot of folks or other services, because United Way is much more than just the food aspect of it.
Yeah.
The various agencies in which United Way is involved and which depend upon United Way for their support, that they have found that their situation is more desperate as well.
Yeah. One of the cool programs that I don't think a lot of people know about is the 211 program. Mm-hmm. You know, if you have a need, you can call the 211 program, and they know all of the different agencies and organizations in the area that you can go to get help for whatever it is that you need. So it's kind of like a general hotline number to call in and say, hey, this is what's happening. This is what I need. Is there some place that I can go for help? And they can direct you in the right direction. That's just one of the many programs that the United Way does.
Yeah, and that's a really, really vital program. It came on maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah,
I can't recall exactly when, but I think that was a Chuck Spatafor initiative as well, wasn't it?
That is a good question. It's been there longer than I have been. So I did the campaign in 2019, and I knew about it back then. So I would say it's at least been 5 years.
Yeah, I think it was, as I recall, it was Chuck who came up with that idea. And said, this is something we need here in Indiana County.
Yeah.
And it's a great, great program. And it's one of many that highlight the real vital link that United Way of Indiana County is for so many.
We're very lucky that we have people like Chuck, CJ, Joe Ruschini, Bob Marcus, that all have supported the United Way for years. You know, a lot of people have put a lot of money into the community. So it's a good thing that we have those people here that are willing to share their resources with the community. I mean, it's the whole reason I wanted to do the campaign again. I know that I can't raise all the money on my own. It's going to take the whole community to do it. And we've gotten a ton of help. We have some great sponsors for Turkeython. And then very shortly, Pancake and Sausage is going to be coming up on Election Day, November 5th. And we're back at IRMC, which we haven't been there since before COVID.
Yeah. So Turkeython coming up, and Angela sent me a great list of folks who are coming in to visit with us on Friday. If you want to get on that list, we could probably squeeze you in somewhere. Don't worry. We'll get you in if you want to come and visit with us on the air on Friday. And tell us about your pledge or your groups. You could actually make the donation at that time if you'd like. However you'd like to do it, we'd love to have you come on the air with us. You can get in touch with Angela, and she'll fix you up in that aspect. And then comes Pancake and Sausage Day, and that's always on Election Day.
Yep.
So that's coming up in just a couple of weeks. And then after that, you're doing Big Balloon Build, and it is a big, big event. This is something that's never happened here and probably never will again.
Yeah, the Big Balloon Build is, there will never be another one within 70 miles of us. So it is an international fundraising effort. We keep saying Big Balloon Build, but I don't think people understand what it is. So very quick to explain it, there will be about 70 to 80 balloon artists that come in. Denise Crisos from the Flower and Balloon Gallery is the one that's hosting it. She goes to these events all over the world. She went to London last year. She went to Indiana this year to do this. And all of these balloon artists are spending their own money to come here. They're going to end up twisting and blowing up about 200,000 balloons. We say anywhere from 150 to 300. I don't know. It grows the longer I say it. Mm-hmm. But they're going to create a totally immersive balloon world at the S&T Arena from November 21st to the 24th. Tickets are available online, but to put it into perspective, if 100,000 balloons blown up, we're talking entire walls made out of balloons, entire structures made out of balloons, and you get to walk through it. Tickets are available online. We also have a brunch with Santa that tickets are going to be available soon, as well as some other events going on through it, like a VIP event. But it's all an immersive balloon world, and the balloon builders will turn it over to us on Thursday. We'll have a ribbon cutting, and then general tickets for all of the weekend. It's an opportunity for us to use the build to make money for the campaign.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Big Balloon Build is built around the It's a Wonderful Life holiday celebration as well.
Yep. So it has a whole Jimmy Stewart, It's a Wonderful Life type theme. It's going to have Indiana stamped all over it. So it's going to seem like an immersive balloon world dedicated to Indiana.
Yeah. So you can get your tickets now.
Yep, uwindianacounty.org, and then just click on the link that says Big Balloon Build at the top. And just scroll down. You'll see the different prices for admission tickets. I believe it's $20 for adults, and children 12 and under are free. Mm-hmm. Is that right? Okay. Thanks, Chrissy.
Chrissy's just off to the side there. But that's a really important. Those are three great big events that are coming to benefit the United Way of Indiana County. Turkeython this Friday.
Yep.
Election Day, Pancake and Sausage Day. And then comes the Big Balloon Build. It's all part of one very big campaign as well.
Yeah.
And it's something we need people to get behind here in Indiana County and all county.
Yeah.
Not just Indiana-centric.
I'm definitely inviting people that have not donated to the campaign before to do so. You know, I talked about CJ, all of the people in town that have given money for years. I don't want to try to pull more money from them to reach the goal and raise the most ever. So I'm definitely looking for people that haven't considered giving to the United Way before. If you give to a charity, you can also designate funds through the United Way that might not be a partner agency. So if you haven't given to the United Way before, but you do give to other charities, you can also give to the United Way. It'll count towards the campaign, and we will send that money to whatever charity you tell us to.
Yeah.
And you can do that all online, uwindianacounty.org.
Yeah, that's a very, very easy way to go about it. Of course, the collection efforts again. What did you say, starting tomorrow?
Yeah, so
out the
tomorrow
street?
through Saturday, we're going to be at the 700 shop from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. Yeah.
And we'll get updates on that on the Turkeython on Friday about how that's gone.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
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 I'll be there on Saturday. So my office is all voluntold to come. So my office will be there this week. The girls from my office will be working in the corner at the 700 shop all week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So terrific things are coming for the United Way of Indiana County. And they start tomorrow in downtown Indiana. And then Friday is the Turkeython here on Indiana in the morning. We're just going to turn the program over to the United Way from 7 until 10.
Yeah.
We might step in and do some news.
Yeah.
Because there are some obligations we have to do. But for the most part, we're just going to toss it over to you and let you run with it a little bit.
Yeah. I just want to thank you guys. Thank you, Todd, and thank you to Renda for you guys hosting Turkeython every year. You know, the amount of money that we've raised in the time that Turkeython has been here is probably easily calculable. I don't know what that number is, but it's going to be up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should figure that out before Friday. We'll get in touch with Mr. Otto and see what his total was, because it was amazing. He was raising $55,000-$60,000 a year.
Yeah.
When it was the Oldies Attic Turkeython, of course, when Bill stepped away from that and was unable to do it on Oldies Attic, we took it on here on Indiana in the morning. And it's a different nature because we're a different nature program. And folks, they've rallied around it, and we appreciate that so very, very much.
Yeah.
But it's really an amazing thing.
So if you're listening and you have a friend that listens to oldies, let them know Turkeython is coming up this weekend or this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right, Clinton, anything else we need to pass along to folks this morning?
No, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the United Way and the community.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Todd.
You betcha. Clint Smith. He's the chair this year of the United Way campaign for Indiana County. Turkeython is Friday. You can go up street and take care of that. Now, when you're waving to Chrissy off camera, you also, there's our folks over there. Say goodbye to our folks on our Facebook feed. Gosh, he forgot all about us just in that second there, just like a snap of a finger. Thanks, guys. We'll see you. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS.